the home of the Commanders. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Ready to get this one started, and off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Very good kickoff, returnable from the 4, and that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Come on. Hey! Japanese camera wolf. Ready.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Throwing is Milrow. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again? So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels on the run to the right. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
On play action, Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That pass taken in by McCoy.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to hit it.
And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down. Throwing now, Milrow on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case,
the coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They'll go play action with Milrow, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, which sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Take it in at the 8. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop. Somebody's got to make a play. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Now it's Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. His 12th touchdown of the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
hurry here for Allen.
With one down in the ball carrier. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk!
Another run, and again, it's Allen. He works free, right side. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score. LaQuint Allen, touchdown Commanders. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 sight, 19.
To the air, it's Milrow. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a catch. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards, and another 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action. Here's Daniels.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready? 19, 18.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Byron Murphy feet. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. Here's Tress Way now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That is taken at the 10. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
Okay, break.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Get it.
On the zone read, this is Milrow. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Runs down. That's a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 6.
Let's go now. 70s.
Milrow. Pushed out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Ready. Go.
Now Milrow. On the move left. Now he'll run it. Yeah. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28. Here's Milrow to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
Next to score, Seahawks 14.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Crack all 80.
Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Out to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff for Seattle.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Returning is Igbenogany. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 70, Timber Wolf. Ready.
Here comes Allen. And he'll have a Commander's first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, Reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the set.
2nd and 11.
Come on. Set. 19, 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Milrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's in! Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Returning is Igbenogany. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the give, this is Allen. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They take this in back at the 16. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Regular play action now with Milrow. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
19. Cup 19. Stephanie.
On first down, Daniels. He'll get this complete to Allen. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 35, here's second down and 6.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Leonard Williams. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Once again, it's Walker. Walker, 1st down and more. He's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80.
On play action, Daniels forced out wide. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Let's go. Viking 18. 60 Bobcats.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Back. 19, Tiger, 19, Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is hot. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
A
57
big
yards.
play there for Washington. A gain of 57 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Ready, Hawk 70, Hawk.
Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Tyrese Knight on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Now Daniels. Pushed out to his left. He's going to run it.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go, shot.
They'll indeed go. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off the ball. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19.
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. Good defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and think these last two plays are a great example why.
After losses on the last two run plays, they face 3rd down and 14.
Viking 18. Ready.
Play action. It's Milrow. Escaping to his left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll try and run the option left. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Defenses always have to make a decision, Mike. How do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Milrow going to hold on to this one.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
It is 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Now go.
They'll throw with Daniels. Going for it all. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready.
They'll start with an option play to the right. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Bronco 80.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm.